The housing crisis is having an impact on homelessness in Montreal. Joined now to discuss this with us is James Hughes, President and CEO of the Old Brewery Mission. What has changed on the housing market that is making it even more difficult for people in situations of homelessness, people that are looking for homes?
We have now statistics from 2011 to 2016, 80,000 units of affordable housing were removed from the market. So that's 18,000 a year approximately are now no longer accessible to homeless people. And that's because investment trusts have come in and swooped in and taken this real estate, and by renovating and by other tactics have moved it from being affordable to being unaffordable. And what's the result is that low-income people now have less real estate to actually be able to live in. And so it's probably doubled since then as well, right? So that was a 5-year period, another 5-year period. We're probably in about 150,000 units of affordable housing that are no longer available. That's a really big deal, and we need to do something about it.
What does this concretely mean for the community? Are you seeing more people in situations of homelessness in Montreal?
You know, not everybody who is renovated, for instance, becomes homeless. But even a small percentage of those people who become homeless are now banging on our doors. And so we're seeing homelessness go up. In 2015, it was a little over 3,000 people. It went up about 4% in 2018. And now we think it's spiked by over 20%. So about 4,000 people are homeless on any given night in Montreal, according to the best estimates. So what's happening in the housing markets is absolutely having a very direct effect on our business in homelessness. And it's not business we want to have. We want to see homelessness go down. In fact, the opposite is happening.
What are some solutions that we can bring to solving this?
Let's build more housing. Absolutely, we have to do that. And the federal government in particular has been very generous in trying to fund new housing projects. But what we've seen actually is that for every new housing project we're building for homeless people and other low-income people, 10 are being taken off the market. That's what we're seeing. So in order to preserve the affordable housing that's left, we need more regulation. And some ideas around regulating are, first of all, it's time to absolutely put a freeze on Airbnbs. We found that has actually had a really big impact on the market. That's affordable housing that has been converted into an Airbnb unit and now no longer available for low-income people. Another way for sure is that when these big investment companies swoop in and take affordable housing, renovate and try to evict the people that are in there, certainly force them to pay new rents, which they maybe can't afford. We need to cap the amount of rent increases they can actually charge. And that's a little tricky. It's not no new rent increases, but just capping it to make sure that the people who are in those units can preserve it. And then the last one, which is actually a COVID dividend. This is actually an exciting one. Because of telework right now and more people working at home, we're seeing commercial vacancies in commercial real estate buildings that we've never seen before. So what do we do with that? Now, this is not going to be true for every commercial building with vacancies, but many perhaps can be converted to low-income residential. So let's benefit from that COVID dividend. Let's take a little gift from COVID and try to make some new units available in some of those commercial towers that aren't currently being used for that purpose.
That's a very creative idea. Okay, James Hughes, thank you so much for your time.